All right, what's up, guys? Doing a little race here at Okayama in the circuit. 11 G Cup. Done a couple races here already. Had okay results. Racing seems so. Just like Nürburgring, just gotta watch out for and all that kind of fun stuff. Seems like people are just naturally having a hard time with this track, trying to get out of it, so they're a little bit harder than they should be. Myself included, I'm not like with this track as far as racing my race and not trying to over. But I hate saying I don't like a track. I've learned to appreciate track. I haven't quite figured out how to get like a track like no room to pass. I put pressure on. Still struggling on the starts. I think I got it figured out. I just drop the clutch. Oh, but I'm in trouble.
Green flag.
That is just hit it. Sucks. Yelling like all my starts.
Right side. Still
Lost
there.
3 spots on that start.
Still there.
But
In and
you
out.
got people giving that, so
One
that's
wide.
what you gotta
Clear,
capitalize
clear.
on.
Stay on your toes.
I think somebody spun on the first lap of every single one of my races. And I just found a hole somehow. Ask me. Trying to see if we can look up these people while they're still racing. Everything. That's a pretty good gap already. Not if we're going 3-way to duck. That was a big wreck back there. Remember what we play when we're done. I saw cars going everywhere. That was the one up per second. So that
38.31.
made up about half the gap on these cars in front of me in that one lap. See if we can stay with them now. White car is always a red flag for me. Somebody ain't got a paint job on their car. Makes me wonder. They're already falling off pace. He might start over driving his car. We shall see. Still can't believe I didn't hit anything. I thought that was the race right there when I saw both of them start spinning.
29.32.
Trying to take care of my tires right now. Typically, these are pretty boring races. It's so hard to pass here. Can't really slingshot past anyone on that straightaway because of the draft. Just not enough. Guess they mess up their exit out of the previous corner. Like white car's kind of settled down now. He's getting some good pace. Might even catch not up to the purple car. Seem to be pretty strong in that corner. I think that's my best corner compared to everybody else. The previous corners before that I seem to struggle in compared to everybody else. Seems to be my weakest spot.
.43.
Just these guys because they're racing pretty hard now. Car feels good. Keep making adjustments on it, trying to. The big problem I've been having here this week is just getting it to rotate through the corners without getting too loose on exit. Still has both those characteristics, but trying to get better than it was when I started. Let's put it that way.
29.45.
I think here kind of understeers right there, and then I get on the throttle, the rear end wants to pick out. Really have to be careful when I get on the throttle with this car. Right now I'm just hoping battles up in front of me get crazy, people wreck, and I can take advantage of that and pick up some spots. Most likely way I see myself picking up positions. Yeah, bad section that was. He's catching them, so hopefully I can catch back up to him.
30.02.
Way too fast.
29.94.
No.
One on the right side.
I was not
Clear,
thinking
clear,
about
clear.
racing at all
Clear.
right there. Not at all. Thinking about work. That's what happens.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear. .93.
Gotta regroup now and try and make the most of it. It was a stupid mistake. Wasn't even paying attention at all.
.1.
Still got a while racing to go. Maybe other people will make mistakes too, and I can capitalize.
.89.
Right around here, with about 19 liters left in the tank on the car, seems to get a second life. It kind of goes through this fat pig stage and then picks up some life. towards the last half of the race. So they can do something with that, catch these guys up here or something. Yeah, too fast in there. Overdrove the corner a little bit. I'm catching him. I caught him 2/10 out loud.
29.98.
Catching him. I got about 8 laps left. 7 laps. Have a little fun, do a little drifting, a little power sliding.
29.79.
Dive bomb, engage.
Stay right.
And there we go. He got impatient, went for the dive bomb. I capitalized back where I was. Alright. A little farther back than I was from the 7 car, but back where it was. That's what I was saying, there's just no legit spot to pass on this track. So people get desperate, do stuff like that, and bad things happen. Fortunately, I don't think I'm going to catch the 7 car. Too far ahead of me to play with. I'm just going to hit my marks and hope people up there that are racing hard or make a big mistake, maybe I can capitalize. Kind of got lucky there. Because really my racing hasn't changed much. Maybe I could have been battling with the 7 car a little bit more before, but I was pretty much relying on other people wrecking out for me to gain spots. I'm kind of exactly back where I was. About 6-5 laps up somewhere around there.
30.41. Good job, my man. Nice. Get your rhythm there. You're looking good.
Try not think about work anymore.
Gonna pit in about 5. 30.65.
I'm thinking about work again. Kind of happens when you're not racing anybody, just kind of logging laps around the track. I can almost literally not see anyone behind me or in front of me, so I feel like I'm in a passing session log. I don't remember driving like 3 or 4 corners before the front stretch, and I just snapped out of my daydream. Going into turn 1. I guess that's what happens when you wake up and do a race like 6 minutes later. Kind of processing all your thoughts from the day before. I mean, I like the car. What I've been doing is I've just been messing around with sway bars. I was running really extreme sway bar settings when I first started the week. Carried over from the Nürburgring. I was running like a 1 in the front and a 7 in the rear, or whatever the max is, and just to get the car to turn more, get more rotation in, because you run that stiff in the rear relative to soft in the front, you'll get a lot of rotation out of the car. Found that this car really likes soft roll bars, so right now I'm running a 2 in the front and a 1 in the rear. The car seems to, I mean, it didn't really get stiffer, it just felt like the rear end had more grip now, so it's kind of bizarre. Didn't do what I would have thought it done, it just made it plow like a dump truck. If anything, it just made it a little better, but maybe because that gave me a little more confidence to get in the corner, because it wasn't, the rear end wasn't stepping out, which again, I wasn't really having a problem with at all until you, like, in this corner, on exit, then the rear end would kind of get weird, but with that softer roll bar in the rear, it seems to handle, there's a lot of unevenness coming out of that corner. And with the softer roll bar, it seems to be more compliant with all those little oddities, old bumps coming out of that corner. Then I've gone a lot more on my, kind of ditched the whole lower is better camber. Normally I'll run a lot lower camber to get the inside and middle portions of the tire pretty similar on wear and temperature, but finding that running higher cambers where my insides wear a little bit more in the middle and better results. I need to start paying attention to this catching timing. So, gonna do that. Trying to get a couple good laps in here because that guy's so slow right now. Talking. That's kind of what I've been doing. And then for this race, then I got kind of, again, not normal on my cast or my toe in the rear. I'm actually running toe out just to help the car rotate more, like you kind of have a, kind of is like a monster truck or something where it gives you a smaller turning radius. So that's what I've been trying to do, just try and get rid of that understeer that I get right there. I really notice it went on power. That's when you can really notice extra rotation in that toe out. Hopefully there's just about 2 more laps here, because completely honest, I'm over this race. I don't know, just track doesn't do much for me. An interesting track, but
Pit this time.
doesn't do
Get
much
a
for
solid
me.
pit stop here, guys. Come on.
Especially the way this car's been handling around it, this understeer and everywhere, it's been bothering me. I think it's just the nature of all these, I don't know, there's a couple of the sweepers that's understeering too. We'll see what this car's like with another track. Their Nürburgring was a lot of fun. Come on, give me a white flag. There we go. One more lap.
.3.
I guess I can say I don't like the way this car turns in any corner on this track, except for maybe that one corner I said I did pretty good in. Every other corner, I wish I had more adjustments in the car, like more things I could adjust, like dampers, spring range, stuff like that, because I just can't seem to figure out what I want to figure out right now. Made it better, it's just not what I good as I think I can make it. I think that just comes from learning how to work with what you got, and this car has a lot less adjustments than I'm used to in the GT3 stuff, so it's a process of figuring it out, and I've made some good progress this week, and that's what it's all about with tuning cars, no matter your skill level. It's just figuring out what works and what doesn't, learning from it, and then every car is different. You kind of have to reset your mind. Sometimes you think what'll work for one car will work for the other, but it's not necessarily true. I think that, again, it's maybe based on the dynamics of the car or what you can actually adjust in the car, so you can't go about it the same way you could another car. Alright, all said and done. Now, okay, race. I think that's about as good as a position I was going to get based off speed. So let's go watch some carnage.
Car's sitting in the middle of the
I just
track.
wish I wasn't so far off the top 5, guys. Like,
Checker
frustrating,
flag.
because I know I can run, guys. But, alright, carnage is ready for... I don't understand why my starts are so bad. Because what I think I need to do is, I know I had to do it because I'll do it in practice sessions all the time. Like, you just have to make sure you let go of the brake and drop the clutch. And like, I even like left a gap off. When I went off, I was like, okay, half a second off, then drop the clutch, and it still just didn't spin the tires. It's very. All right, let's see. That's gonna be the 2 cars in front of me. What happens? He cuts him. No, he didn't do anything. Purple car didn't do anything. But yeah, they touched. They hit each other. All heck. Sliding a bit. And it just so open. Oh, that was close. The red car was the one racing me later on. Surprised he still had that kind of pace. Oh my. Wait, I do it. I think. What? Oh, because I don't think I have all. All right, so one more time. 10. I missed 10 car by hair. Get a little sideways everywhere. Must be a clear car. The red car got lucky. Watch it. I got quite a few cars. Then I guess let's watch the lap that was on. Those two guys. Just I want to show you guys. So, all right. So he's not even within car. I mean, he's like 2 car lengths back. What is that? I mean, in the break one, he's 3 car lengths back. Bombs, obvious. I mean, so that was just that. But it's the nature of the track. What this it's just one of those tracks where it's hard to pass people. The way you pass people on these type of tracks is you're patient, you're on your bumper, you wait for them. I'd say half the time. So you get up to like the really fast guys, more than half the time. They're gonna eventually make a mistake. If you just keep putting pressure on them, you start seeing them bend into the corners a little bit faster than they normally do. They start heating up their tires. You'll get the pass off. They'll make a mistake. But you do stuff like this, and he said sorry. I mean, he knew instant. Bad decision. That's what happens. All right, guys. With the race of what hour